everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we are continuing with locus and straight line for grade 11 commerce stream. So in that chapter we have covered two objectives. Today we will discuss on a new objective on lines. If you want the detailed information, do watch the video completely. So let's start today's interesting video. So today's objective is lines. So what is line? Line is a set of points that we all knew. But if I am stating the word line from locus point of view, then line is a locus of points on a plane in which a segment joining any two points will remain on that locus on that point. Means if I am drawing a line, this is a line, so there are immense number of points on the line. So this is the locus of point. In this locus of point, if I am joining any two points in this plane, if I am joining any two points, that will remain on that line on that plane. So this is called as line. So this is the basic of line. So lines are again different types. We are considering the straight line. So in straight line, this is a sleeping line, this is a standing line. If I am drawing like this, these two will be parallel line. If I am drawing like this, these two will be parallel line. If I am drawing like this, this is a tilted line or slanted line. Let's now going to the coordinate part of line and see how many types of line I have there and which type of contents we are covering on line. So if this is my Cartesian plane, this is origin O, this is y-axis and this is x-axis. So on this plane, if I am drawing a line like this or tilted line like this, so this line is called as inclination of line. What is inclination of line? When I am drawing x-axis and this line, there is an angle created between these two lines. So when the line is creating some kind of positive angle with positive direction of x-axis, not negative direction of x-axis, with positive direction of x-axis, then this is called as inclination of line and is named as theta. So theta is the inclination of line. So what is theta? Theta is the angle between the line and the positive x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. I am counting the angle from this side. I am not counting the angle from this side. If I am counting on this side, this is not theta. If I am counting on this side, this is called as theta. The angle created by a line with positive side of x-axis in anti-clockwise direction is called as theta or inclination of line. I hope inclination is clear to you. Now coming to slope of line. So what is now slope? If theta is inclination, then tan theta is equal to slope. If theta is inclination, then tan theta is slope. If I knew the value of this angle, value of theta, if I know, if I am calculating tan theta, then I am calculating slope of the line. So theta is the inclination of line. If this is 30 degree, then the inclination of line is 30 degree. The line is created 30 degree on the x-axis on anti-clockwise direction from positive x-axis. And if I am calculating tan theta, tan 30 degree, then that will be tan 30 degree will be slope of the same line. So if theta is inclination of line, tan theta is slope of line. So the detailed study of slope and calculation of slope, why it is tan theta, how to calculate that tan theta is in my coordinate geometry videos. You can get the link in the description box or the I button. Do watch the video and get the clarity on slope calculation before studying this, so that you can get a clear vision of what is slope and what you are going to calculate. This is called as slope and inclination of line. Slopes are different types. There are 4 to 5 types of slopes. You can get the details in the previous videos. Slope is calculated as m. So m is del y upon del x. So del y upon del x means difference between y coordinate upon difference between x coordinate. If this is a line, here point A is there, point B is there. I want to find the slope AB. If this is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. Coordinates of point A is x1, y1. Coordinates of point B are x2, y2. Remember, when this is a slope, we are getting against gravity and the coordinate values are increasing. We are going from down to up. the values are increasing. So this x2, y2 coordinates are always considered greater than x1, y1 coordinates. So the formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. If coordinates are known to us, slope m is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. If theta or angle measurement is given, then m is equal to tan theta. So both these parts are important. Where coordinates are given for the points, then you have to use this formula. When theta is given, you have to use this formula for calculation of slope. So I hope slope and inclination of line is clear to you. Now I will solve some application questions from your textbook for your better clarity and understanding. So let's solve some questions. So we are solving exercise 5.2, question number 1. Find the slope of lines which passes through the points. There are 4 questions here. We will solve one by one. So we are starting with question A. There are 2 points and 4 coordinates are given. Let A is 2 minus 1, B is equal to 4 and 3. Here we will take the coordinates of A as x1, y1 and coordinates of B as x2, y2. Formula for slope m is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. We will take difference between these two. 3 minus minus 1 upon 4 minus 2. So it will become 3 plus 1 upon 4 minus 2 is 2. So it is 4 upon 2. So final answer is 2. So the slope of the line is 2. Now coming to question number 2. So here let A is minus 2, 3, B is 5 and 7. So slope is equal to y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1. y2 is 7 minus 3 and x2 5 minus minus 2. So it will become 4 upon 5 plus 2, 4 upon 7. So the slope of line is 4 upon 7. Now coming to the third question. Let A 2 and 3, B 2 and 1. So slope is y2 y1 upon x2 minus x1. So y2 is 3 minus 1 minus 3 upon 2 minus 2. So it will become minus 4 upon 0. Here denominator comes as 0. So the slope is undefined because anything divided by 0 is undefined. So slope is undefined. Always remember, if the value of the x-axis becomes 0, then we cannot calculate the slope. You can get it in the previous videos, the perpendicular slope, that is undefined. Now coming to the fourth question. Let A is 7, 1, B is minus 3, 1. So slope is equal to y2 y1 x2 minus x1. So this is 1 minus 1 minus 3 minus 7. So 0 upon 10. So the answer will be 0. So here slope is 0. Again remember, when the value of y-axis is 0, the slope is 0 slope because it is parallel to the x-axis. So the second question is, if x and y intercepts of line L are 2 and 3 respectively, find slope of line. So it is given as line L is given. If this is my coordinate, this is x-axis, this is y-axis and origin, it is saying the line is drawn like this. So we need to find the slope if the x coordinate of the axis is 2 and y coordinate of the axis is 3. Means here one point will be 0, here y-axis will be 0, here again x-axis will be 0, 0, 3 will be the coordinates of the points. If these are the points, let A and B be the point of intersection of line L on x and y axis respectively. This will be A and this will be B. So A will be 2 and 0 and B will be 0 and 3. So slope is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. y2 is 3 minus 0 and 0 minus 2. So this will be 3 upon minus 2. So the answer will be minus 3 upon 2. So the slope will be minus 3 upon 2. When question is given to you, just read the question carefully so that you can find the givens perfectly. Now coming to third question. So question is, find slope of line whose inclination is 30 degree. Here the coordinates are not given. Theta is given. I have already told you inclination means theta. So theta is equal to 30 degree. slope will be tan theta, that will be tan 30 degree. So value of tan 30 degree is 1 upon under root 3. So this is the slope of the line. Same, the fourth question is find the slope of line whose inclination is 45 degrees. So here we need to calculate tan 45. The answer will be 1, means the slope is 1. So question number 5 is equivalent to question number 2, as we have already solved that one coordinate of x-axis, one coordinate of y-axis is given, other two coordinates will be 0, and we need to find the slope of the line. So I hope the lines, inclination and slope of lines, how to calculate the slope of line when theta is given, when coordinates is given, is clear to you. Try to solve other given questions based on this content using the formula I have told you, using the steps I have already shown you. Definitely we will get the proper answer. If you have any doubt in any question at any point of the objective, then do write in the comment section. I will definitely come with a solution or the clarification of the objective. Do like, share, subscribe the YouTube channel. You watching from Facebook, then follow the page. I will come with an interesting video on locus and straight line. So stay tuned with Nextgen Math. Till then, bye bye.